Good day, everyone. My name is Chibdoman. This is the project game to me. The idea behind it is describing and explaining educative complex using jenga blocks. So that was what I was giving. So using jenga stacks to explain educative concept about the importance of mastering a certain subject rather than rather than doing it at all and just proceeding along the way. So yeah, this is Jenga blocks. So this is yeah, you can see some labeled with the ones that are mastered are learned. You can see the ones that are mastered are rocky and the ones that are learned are wooden. You can't really tell because of the lighting, but if you look at if you check the lighting properly, you can tell by the mastered and by which one is mastered and which one is learnt. The wooden one is learnt, the rocky one is mastered. So if and this one you can see there's nothing glassy here. So if I just test my build, it's still. So this is the sixth one. Now let me go to the seventh one. This is the seventh one. There are a lot of glassy ones that you can and a little bit not learned. So if I now test my build now to collapse, as you're nearly collapsing or it might collapse anyhow. So let me go to the sixth one. Sorry, the eighth one. As you can see, it's well rigid, and also you could click on which block and see and get some information about it. So if I click on this one now, it's an eighth grade statistic probability. It's a statistics and probability in eighth grade, and you can say that it's not learnt. It's not a content that is learnt well. This student clearly has some issues when it comes to statistics and probability. So and some of the really little concepts that can really mess him up. So if I now test my build, everything just fall apart, and that's because he doesn't know a lot about all these things. If I click on it again, he has geometry. In higher geometry, at least he's strong at geometry. I can see he's well good at functions. So that is what it's all about. And you could reset the stock. I could go to seventh grade, and reset the stock here again, and I could test my build as much as I want. So that's everything. And the other one, but these are other game mode, but they're not yet available. So with the future updates, they would be. So let's now go to the project. This is the Unity project. And so so this is how I structure the code and everything. So in my script folder, I have in my script folder I have four different modules or four different layers. I have the core layer, that is what is going to be used by all the scripts. So every single thing, the core essentials for the application, not just the game itself, but the application, it's there. Then I now have the game core. The game core is what is necessary for the game for the game, not gameplay, but the game itself. Like it's at the backbone of the game itself. So which is the game mode and the game mode executor. So now the game modes are the backbone of the game itself. Like test my build and a million other things. Those are the game modes. So I could have things like challenge as part of the game mode. So those are things that are the backbone of the game itself. So that's what the game core is for. Then if I now go to gameplay, this is what's integral for the gameplay to work properly. So game core is for the backbone of the game. Gameplay is for what makes the game plays. What's integral for the game to play. So that's where we have block data. That's the data held by a single block. Of the block data manager. If I click on them, you can see some of the code around here. This is the block data. This is the block data manager. This is manage block data. And this is the Tenga block creator. What creates the blocks and this also is the block. And then there's the game, and there's the miscellaneous. These are just helpers. They're not integral to the game itself, but they do help, but not integral. So if you delete all this, if you remove all everything miscellaneous, the game will still work perfectly fine. But some things will be missing quite well. So now, if you look at the game manager, I have the block manager. So the Tenga block manager consists of both the creator and the utility. The block data manager, they just the game does the manager itself, and they even now check the game. The game mode manager is simply just several game modes like test my build, and this way I did it and I put it this way so as to better see what to better see what I'm doing and to better control what I'm doing. So I put the game modes in under the game mode manager so that in case I want to have finite control certain game modes, I can do so. So that is how I structured the project. Thank you.